Welcome to the Ripple Effect. I am Selena. To those of you who filled out the survey and took the time to answer the questions, I greatly appreciate it. So, today we're going to jump right into the topic. Um, the vast majority of the people who filled out the survey said that they were content with being single. And I will talk about that group in another video. But for the first one, to those of you who are not content with being single, also those who may be in denial, okay? There are two very important decisions that you will make in your life. The first one, I most definitely believe, is if you're choosing to live your life for Jesus Christ. That's one of the most important decisions. And the second one is who you decide to be in a relationship with. Um, this has been something, especially in the church, that I have seen that has been a neglected topic. And so many of us are living a life where we're pretending to be content with being single and we're not really um, living our truth. And for the persons that said yes, they're not content with being single, I pose this question to you: why is that the case? Because I once heard, if you need a man, you don't need a man. And even if it's on the reverse, if it's a guy who's watching this, if you feel like you need a woman in your life, that's your sole purpose, let's reevaluate. But first, just starting off, if you feel like that's something that's your staple, your number one thing in your life, have you lived your life to the fullest? And by that, I mean, have you done everything that you wanted to do as a single person? Have you traveled? Have you pursued all the degrees in life that you wanted to do, or just actually living out your dreams? Have you pursued those things first before you say, hey, I need to be in a relationship? Because at the end of the day, you take you wherever you go. So if you're not happy by yourself being alone, what makes you think you're going to be happy in a relationship? If anything, you're going to make the other person miserable because you can't even be happy alone. And that's where you hear the terms like, oh my goodness, this person is so needy, and it's because they aren't content with being themselves. They aren't content with being alone. And that's something that we need to strive to do, is to be able to be content by ourselves and not necessarily feel like we need another person to complete us, as the saying goes. I believe that I'm 100% and I'm looking, well, let me not lie, I'm not looking for anything, but if someone wishes to find a wife, because as the scriptures say, those that find a wife find a good thing, it's because I will have been found by another person who is 100%, and I am 100%. Not, me being 50 and looking for another 50, or somebody who's 65 and 35. No, be 100% complete within yourself. And so if you're struggling with being content by yourself, there are a lot of avenues that you can do beforehand, a lot of avenues, that you can take beforehand. And that is, first most, finding out who you are as a person. Have you figured out why God created you? Once you figure that out, then maybe you can open the door to a relationship. Thanks. Have a great day.